Hello chickens, welcome back to my channel, and it's Angela here again today. I hope that you guys are all well. The sun is shining, although it's very cold, very freezing actually, but the sun is out, so yeah, it's uplifted my spirits today. Right, I'm going to share with you a quick little project. We're going to put it into our Letters from a Lady journal, and I'm loving how this is coming together. Thank you for all of you so much for all the support and encouragement you've given me on this kit and all the kits that I make really, but I've had such lovely comments on this one. So I hope you're following along, whether you're using this kit or another. You can still make these projects and put them into your journal. Making a journal is so therapeutic. It's definitely my escapism, and I actually haven't been in my craft room for nearly the whole week. I've been so busy with everything. But here we go. Right, so enough jabbering. I'm going to get to it. I'm in the signature here. I have made one of these for you already. That's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Lovely blush pinks, dusky pinks, creams, lemons, golds, just love it. And there we have like a little pocket, a number of pockets really, 3 pockets. A little flower there with a butterfly. I put a pearl on. I've missed my butterflies. I haven't used them for a while. These come from this kit with, if you're wanting a printed kit, that is. This is the printed kit. The butterflies come from here. I've got the flowers, the butterflies, and everything in here. Of course, I have those as separate digital kits, so you can buy the butterflies as a separate digital kit. They're handy and something I use all the time in many projects, whether it's the butterflies, the flowers, etc. All right, so let's have a look. We've got a little flower here, a little bit of lace there. This is a die cut, the crochet die cut. Got some decoration there, little element. This is from my ephemera kit. In there we've got a little bit of fabric and 3 little buttons, again from my ultimate bundles, and then 3 pieces of ephemera that go in here. So we've got this lovely little journal card, this little one here. These all come from my ephemera pack. This comes from my add-on kit with the tags, pockets, and all that stuff. So I've got that in this little pocket over here. Just rearrange it quickly. And then at the back, I've got one of my bigger journal cards from my ephemera bundle. Yeah, and it is glued onto a tea stain page. Now this is a printed tea stain page. And remember, I did share with you that I have a printed kit now, along with the digital, for the tea stain pages, the avocado pages, which we're using in here, and the lace pages. All right, so it's that one, the tea stained, and the avocado. I did have a lot of this, the avocado. All right, so you can get that as a digital or printed, again, US size or A4. All right, so that's what we're going to make today. It's really easy to do. So that is what we're aiming for. We're going to make one for the other signature. So here's the other signature we've got. I've earmarked it here with my butterfly peg. So it is 1, 2, 3. It's the 5th page in the tea stain page. We're going to put it onto that page over there. And I'll put a little bit, I'll do a little bit of stenciling as well. All right, so let's get going. Right, what do you need? You need a piece of paper. This is from my background pages. It's a lovely, it's not quite a pink, it's more of a plum pink, dusky pink. So it's a sheet of paper. You want it to be whatever the width is. Yours would be 8.5 or 8.25 inches and 11 inches in length. So this one's 11.75 because I use A4, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to make it 11 inches, the same as a US size, so everybody can partake. And really it doesn't matter if it's 1/4 of an inch wider or not. It's not really going to have any relevance. So I'm just going to cut off the extra 3/4 of an inch there. You don't need to do that if you have a US letter size. It's just so that we can all work with the same playing fields here. All right, now this is simple. All I want you to do is turn it over, and it's plain. We want to grab our bone folder. I'm going to move this about, and this is just an approximate 2.5 inches in So you're looking at about 7 centimeters will be fine. All right, so just fold that in. We're going to make a long tube. So just use your bone folder like that. And then you just want to meet that up. So you want to just fold it. I'll show you now when I get it over. Like that. Yeah. So you are just, you are just lapping that over there. Just. Now, I've gone a bit skew here. So I just need to remedy that. That'll teach me. Yeah. Right, so I just need to get that a little bit more over. That's it. And yeah, that lines up better now, a lot better. Right. Now, with your bone folder, you can just iron out the crease that you had there before. Now, before I do anything, I do want to make sure that these match up. So I'm not folding this in half, I'm just checking that it is the same. All right, so there we go. Now just take your glue. Run a very thin bead of glue just on the one side here, just to seal this up, just like that. Hope you guys have had a great week and fun time to craft and do something for yourselves. You know, I think for me, January has been quite busy, but I like to set myself not only crafting challenges, but sort the house out challenges. I think a lot of people do cleaning and sorting out in January. Well, I definitely do. I think that must be because a lot of the supermarkets run cleaning product promotions every year, I've noticed. So yes, I'll tell you about a little bit about that. So what I want you to do now is get a pencil and a ruler. I am measuring 6.5 inches. I'll tell you what that is in centimeters. Right, 6.5 on either side, 16.5 centimeters. All right, and then I'm going to just chop that off. You can draw a line, use your ruler, whatever you choose to do is fine. I just like my knife, so there we go. Right, I'm just going to chop that off. So now you've got 2 pieces. Okay, now you could fold it up, but I didn't want one of the sides to have the join, so that's why I've chopped it off. Now all you need to do is grab your distress ink. I've got lots of things on my desk here at the minute. I don't know. I need, I'm busy sorting out my corner of my craft room. That seems to have become a dumping ground for things. And it's because I need another 2 boxes to pack in some goodies that are lying there. I did have a pile of Christmas stuff, like Christmas hats and a whole lot of things. I like my kids to dress up on Christmas Day, much to their horror, but we do it. It's like family tradition. So yeah, that needed sorting out as well. So I'm glad to say I'm making some inroads very slowly. Right, what I'm going to do now is decide which way you want the top to be, and it really doesn't matter. I've got flowers there. I'm going to put those flowers there, probably like that. Okay. With the other one, I use the like, it's a goldy yellow lace background page. That's the one I use for there. Okay, now just open up the bottom of the smaller one. And just run a bead of glue at the bottom here just to seal that. If you can hear like a humming sound, it's because I've got the heater on. It is cold here today. I have the heating on and the heater. I don't know, my ankles are cold. And yeah, I just was too lazy to go put socks on. Aren't I terrible? I've just got my slippers on, my furry slippers. Yeah, no, okay, that's the open side, and that's the I'm gonna, on the back of this with the join, I can see a disaster happening. I'm just gonna put a little pencil arrow so I know that's the open side and that's the closed side, because I don't want to stick it the wrong way around. Okay, and the same with this one. This is the open side, so I'm gonna just do that because, right, now with the other bits that I've gathered here, let's put this to the side. Oh, this is from the lovely Audrey Harris, Crafty Audrey on Etsy. She does the glue pins. So if you're after one, she made one for my Bailey Arts which is fabulous, and it's really lovely. Thank you, Audrey. Right, other bits that I'm going to decorate. I've got a strip of paper from the background papers. We're going to use that. I've got a little bit of fabric, and all I've done with this fabric is I've pleated it, okay, and I've sewn this bit. I tore the length of the fabric rectangles that you get, the length of it, so 10 inches, and I've pleated it. So just pleated it up and stitched it. You don't have to stitch it, you can glue it in the pleated format. I've shown you that before. I've taken 3 of the little buttons that you get with the Ultimate Bundle, or any other buttons you have, and I've just sewn 3 of them on there. And I did the same with the other fabric I used. This is a remainder piece, is this one, same thing. Okay, so there we go. I've got a little bit of lace. This is about 1 inch wide. I'm going to use that right now. I've also taken this exact paper here, which is from my background pages, as I said, and I've run it through. It's 160 GSM, or 60 pound weight, through my die cut machine. So I've got one of those. Then I have cut a little rectangle of paper. We're going to make this into a pocket. This is, oh, let me give you the inches. 4.5 inches wide, and then about 1 centimeter, which a centimeter is 1, 2, 3/8 of an inch. 3/8 of an inch I've just scored, if you can see, on all 3 sides. Okay, so there you go. You want a piece of paper. I've taken a petal from my hydrangea petals. This one's pink with cream in the middle. I got one of my butterflies again from that butterfly kit. I cut out a whole lot to use. Then this is from those stamps we made the other day. I told you, Sam Pool, those stamps. I just had this little one that I had. Just want to dust the corners there. And then this little circle comes from the circle kit page in my add-on kit. If your circle page, when I first listed this kit, it's slightly moved off center. If yours is not centralized, that's the word, when you bought it, then just drop me an email. I do have it on my thing if yours isn't centralized, but most people should be. All right, so there we go. That's everything there. I'm going to just put a little bit of ink on the top. Not all the way, because I'm going to cut this a bit shorter in a mo. Right, so that's everything that we need. I'm going to just put that back over there. I'm going to start with this little bit here. Now this is the longer side. Your arrow needs to be at the top. This is the open side, okay, that we're going to close this side. So what you want to do is you want to grab some fabric glue. I've got my 3-in-1 beacon. Fabri-Tac does the job. And 1/4 inch of glue just at the opening here, and then I'm going to put some more, just run a little bead of glue just to seal it on that side. And then you want to fit in your lace. Now she says measure the lace fits first, which I didn't just do. I've just snipped this off, but right, so we've got that there. We want to put the lace just on the end here. And I'm using the top of the flowers as my guide. There we go, there we go. So we seal that lace into the base there. Right, I've distressed around there, that's fine, and around there. Then with this one, I'm just going to take this, and here's our arrow at the top. Okay, you want to put glue all over the back here, and I've just grabbed this because it's open and next to me. But it doesn't need to be Fabri-Tac, it can be any glue that you would usually use. Okay, so you want to get that all stuck down, and make sure your arrow's towards the top, and there should be an arrow there. And then you want to fit this exactly over the top. Match these up. They should be the same because you folded it in one tube. Okay, so there we go. Cool. Now we're going to take this little rectangle, and as you can see, the score lines are about 1/4 inch shorter than there. So all I want to do is, you want to cut to the joining where they meet and cut away, cut to the point and cut away, just like that, and that will give you your rectangular pocket. And then you can just fold that there, fold that there. If this is too confusing, you can always just cut a rectangle. You don't need to make the folded bits, but it just allows you an extra bit of width. That's the reason. Okay, and then I'm going to just give this a little distress around the corners. This is the polka dot paper. All this comes from my background pages, and that's also digital and printed. Right, so that's going to go over there like that. All right, so we want to grab our little strip of paper now before we stick this down. And where did I distress ink it? That's always the question, isn't it? Right, so I think it's over here. Right, I'm going to get that stuck sort of there. I'm going to cut this a little bit shorter so I don't struggle with it. And then I'm going to put some glue on it. Yeah, so I have been doing a little self-done 30-day cleaning challenge. Well, not cleaning, it's an organizing challenge in my house. I thought this is a good month, and January is a great day to do that. In fact, you've got 31 days, and you don't have to do it on the 1st Jan. You can start on the 2nd. You've still got 30 days. We can start anytime, really. But that's what I have been doing. So I've written down 30 places I need to revisit and organize. Things that get untidy in the year. The first one I did was my pantry cupboard. I've got like a double pantry doors. And, you know, it's the first place my kids go. When my son visits me, it's the first place he goes and inspects to see what he can eat. And, you know, it just gets untidy. So it needs a sort out, and I need to go through things and see what it needs, what's way out of date and all those sort of things. So I did that. Right, I'm going to put this over here like that. Yeah. So turn that over again. Yeah, so I sorted out the pantry, and it was amazing what I had in there. I didn't even know. Now it looks like, his words, a showroom. It looks so pristine, and it just took some containers I had. I didn't buy anything or anything like that, and just rearrange things in an orderly manner. So it's much better. And then I've got 29 other places that I want to sort out. We've all got that junk drawer, if not one, at least maybe 2 or 3. And, you know, and different cupboards and drawers and things in the house. So I've written down 30, and every day I just tackle one. So if it's the cutlery drawer, then it's the cutlery drawer, and really it doesn't take me more than 15 minutes, and it makes me feel better. So oh no, I'm sad. Oh no. Right, this is a bit skew, but never mind. Right, I'm going to, while the glue is here, I'm going to take this bit with the buttons on, and I'm going to glue that just across there like that. Now, don't get the glue past where you've distressed that top there. You don't want to stick that because you've got a pocket there. So just be mindful of that. Right, I want to get that on just like that. Yeah, and I am definitely a lists and ticks kind of person. I like to see lots of ticks that I've done things. So yeah, I have had a great time making my lists and lots of ticks. Right, oh, that looks so lovely. I like this one. It's even nicer than the other one. Right, I'm going to chop that off just like that. There we go. And keep this snippet because, you know, they make great for all sorts of things. There you go. So it's coming along beautifully. Now we want to take our little crochet bit, and that's going to go just over there. It's going to just go onto the edge there. So you need 3 of these, I think. I think it's a little bit long, but it's okay. Keep that too. Right, so I'm going to get that just over there like that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glue and I'm going to put it onto the edge here. It's got to go to the edge and then on this little bit here as well. A little bit along. All right, so next to do is this. I love this image. I'm going to stick this here, but I'm going to do it slightly off center towards the right, because I'm going to put this flower over here. That's my thinking. So that looks about right. So let's grab the glue again. Really easy project. You can do this for so many different journal types and themes. It's not theme specific. So yeah, is that where I want it? Pretty much. So I'm going to just put that circle over there like that. Lovely. It's picking up all the lovely colors. Right, so we've got our little hydrangea here. These are lovely. Good quality petals. I really like them. You can get them in my shop. I use them a lot. I love these mulberry type flowers. I'm going to put it at an angle, so I want to get it just on the end there, and I'm going to get my little clip out, and at the same time I'm going to take the butterfly and I've just distressed around it a little bit. Going to put some glue, not over the whole thing, over half of it, all right, because then your little wings can bend up a little bit. I'm going to put that like it's sitting on that petal, and I'm going to clip it. Wrong clip. We need a longer one. Will this work? Let's just go straight to those big ones because these are really handy, and these were gifted to me and I find them really handy. Right, so I'm going to just put that there so it can dry. Okay, so I've got that there. What else am I missing? Just my little sentiment. I want to just trim this a little bit more. A little bit more. I want it a bit narrower. Just on some tea stain paper, really, that's all it is. And used one of my, I think that was Victorian velvet on there. There we go. Right, so while that's drying, I'm just going to put it to the side. I'm going to show you what I've got for my ephemera bits. So I've got that postcard that's in my ephemera kit, one of my little smaller tags. Love these ribbons. This ribbon on this particular one, that little one with romance, and then this. So we're going to stick those in, but ever so quickly I want to just go and do a little bit of stenciling. So we have got our other signature here. I'm going to just open that up. The joy of this is that you can remove it, so just turn that around so you know where it goes. And we want it on that side. And we're going to take our stencil. I'm just lining it. It's a Finnabar stencil from Prima, I think. I've got my oh gosh, I'm losing the plot today. I've got the dauber, not the brush. Right, got my little brush in here. This is just vintage photo I'm using. Don't want it to compete with the focus point, so I'm just doing a little bit of this on here, and you can have a look how dark it is by just lifting up the corner, and it's just giving it a little, it's like you are what is it called when girls put the makeup on and then they put like a darker shade. That's what I'm doing. The word eludes me. Contouring, that's it. There we go. I'm just contouring the page. So there we go, we've got that there. Now we can take this is nice and firm, and we can, I'm going to use, because the teddy glue is expensive, I'm just going to use, not that the Fabric-Jak's any cheaper really. The price of things have gone up, haven't they? Glue's become quite pricey. So yeah, I did do those 2 journals, so complete them and bind them. And yeah, I'm on my second one of these this month. So that does take a lot of glue. Right, we've got that there. We've glued all over the back, and I am just going to place this down, and I'm going to keep it more to the right than the left. Lovely. I want to put my little pearl on here. So got these tiny pearls that you always see me use, really tiny, and going to put a little, I mean, they are self-adhesive, they do have adhesive on the back, but you can't rely on that to stay there. So I just want to pick up this little pearl and get it onto that bit there, and then this side I just, and then you can always just take your pencil, it's better, just roll the wings a little bit like that. All right, then it's just putting in the little bits. So let's start at the back. Love that ribbon. Okay, so that goes into the back there. Then we've got this beautiful one going into the second pocket here. Sorry, that's in there, that's in there, and that's over here. There we go. Okay, how does that look? Right, so that goes into our other signature there, and that goes back into there. And opposite that page, it picks up all those beautiful shades, doesn't it? Right, so that's the one we've just made together. This is the one I made before. Yeah, that's right. Got it right. And this little one has just fallen down a bit, so we'll just lift that one up. There we go. And there's our little project for today. I hope that you've enjoyed that. Go give it a go. Really love how it's turned out. And yeah, this is the week. I'm aiming for Sunday, but if I've managed to finish the mini journal and all the listings and photographs and everything else that I've got to do beforehand, I will do it Friday, but we're aiming for Sunday for the new mini journal in this theme. All right, everyone, have a wonderful week going forward. I hope you do find time to craft and catch up on your projects. I look forward to seeing you again in our very next video. Thank you for all your comments and likes and support. You are amazing, and I want you all to know that. And so until Friday, bye-bye.